The rhythms of the Lord's Prayer are on 7 different levels within us, and they awaken us on all 7 of those levels.
Since I was a child, I've been fascinated with numbers. In school, math was my best subject. As a young adult, I became fascinated with mysticism and particularly the ancient science of numerology, which has to do with the meaning of numbers and how they show up in your lives. So the number 7 is associated with many things mystical and spiritual. It's also mentioned frequently in the last chapter of the Bible, the Revelations. And this made us wonder what this number 7, the 7 levels, might have to do, be telling us about this prayer.
The Creator begins His creation by proclaiming, "Let there be light." Light is the basis of everything, and there are 7 visible colors in the light spectrum. Our Creator made us with 7 chakras, and on the 7th day He rested.
Once I heard a story about how our souls came from God, the Father of lights. The story says that from His heart we went to the 7 heavens, the Pleiades, and from there we passed through a cosmic mirror. This mirror, like a prism, divided our soul's pure white light into a rainbow of 7 lights. Like the steps of Jacob's ladder, the colors of the rainbow, the colors of our souls, form a heavenly bridge.
And Jacob dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven, and behold, the angels of God ascending and descending upon it. In the Lord's Prayer, we hear Jesus guiding our ascension through this inner spectrum of chakras. The 7 steps of the prayer descend from the crown, the way Spirit fills us like glasses of water. And as we keep our eyes on God's goodness, our vessel fills until, as Jesus said, our cup runneth over. Yoga was first mentioned in the Hindu Vedas 5,500 years ago, and ascending through the 7 chakras is at the core of this ancient teaching. Today there are many types of yoga, but they all come from the 7 original branches. There's the number 7 again, and the correlations between these 7 original branches and the 7 levels of the Lord's Prayer are truly amazing. Is Jesus moving us forward towards an unprecedented experience of human unity, or back to a time before the Tower of Babel, before we were divided into many tribes and speaking different languages?
St. John's vision on the island of Patmos is called Revelations. In his vision, St. John describes Christ holding 7 stars and a 2-edged sword coming from his mouth. We've come to see the 7 stars as representing the 7 heavens, which are intimately connected to the 7 chakras, the 7 roots of yoga, the 7 colors of the rainbow, and the 7 levels of the Lord's Prayer. The point of this 2-edged sword is beautifully defined by the first 2 words of the Lord's Prayer. The point is God consciousness, which Jesus expressed when he said, "I and my Father are one."